Hi everyone, so welcome to my channel. Today's video is the best in beauty for lips for 2017. But before I get into the products, I just want to wish you guys a happy New Year's 2018. I hope this year is a fabulous year for you and gives you lots of happiness, health, and lots of good things your way. So we're talking about lip products. I am pretty particular about certain things, especially when it comes to matte liquid lipsticks. Those are the ones that I have been sort of trying out over the course of the year, trying to find a brand that I can stick to that I really enjoy. And I have a few to show you. One that sort of snuck in towards the end of the year that actually quite surprised me as far as formula is concerned, and the color ranges as well. It's really great on that, so I'll get to that soon. But before I get into like the lip products, I think a big portion of having the best looking lips is lip prep. So it's not just slapping on a liquid lipstick and expecting it to look good. You have to sort of prep the skin just like you would for foundation, prep the lips for the long wear lip products. So I think it's a key to having good products that can help give you soft, supple lips so that everything you put on it looks really good. So not only drinking water does help, but I do think that it's important to have a lip scrub. This is the Sara Happ lip scrub, and I have it in the red velvet that I've had for quite some time, and I remember sharing with you guys, I think on Snapchat and Instagram several months ago, how this is just sort of my go-to step for prepping the lips. I do have dry lips, and I've noticed that they've gotten a bit drier. I do live in a dry climate and where it's very cold, so something like this is very essential for that. And the scrub from Sara Happ, I'm getting tongue twisted here, comes in different colors, different flavors. Brown sugar, you can get the red velvet, which is in partnership with the Sprinkles cupcake brand. It smells really good, and it smells yummy. And it's your typical scrub with sugar. It's not anything different than the typical lip scrubs that you will find out there, but just any sort of lip scrub will work. This is just my favorite, and this is the one that I recommend because it's the one that I use and reach for the most. And I also have a couple lip balm type of products. The first one is along the lines with the Sara Happ brand, and it is the Lip Slip. And you can get these sometimes in bundles, you can get them separate. This has been my go-to for quite some time for lip balm. I love using this with one of the lip liners I'm going to show you. And that has been my go-to lip product or lip combination for several months now. But this Lip Slip is a soft, light pink color. It's not going to show up really pink on your lips. It's just going to show more of a glossy color or finish to the lips. It has a bit of a sheen to it. It's a bit thicker as well, so it does stay on. You can use this before bed or use this, put it on and then start working on your makeup and sort of give your lips a chance to have this sit on it for a little while and kind of soften the lips before going in with your lip product, which is usually typically the last step in most people's routine anyways. At least it is for me. I do lips last, so I do like that, and I love using that on its own. It's so pretty. And a couple other lip balms. I told you I have a thing for lip balms. I have a thing for not having dry lips. It drives me up the wall. I cannot stand having dry lips. So I do have a lot of products that help sort of prep my skin or prep my lips and keep them really soft. So the first one is the Vaseline. This is the one with aloe, but you can get them in different flavors or different scents. And as you can see, I've definitely used up quite a bit of this product. And it's just your typical Vaseline that has a bit of aloe. And another Vaseline product is the Lip Therapy. This is the one in the squeeze tube. It's just plain classic Vaseline, and I carry this in my purse because my lips, like I said, have been very dry, especially lately. Even though I drink a lot of water, I think it's just the heat in the house and also the colder climate outside, being outside. We were outside one night walking around Botanical Gardens in Denver when it was 8 degrees, so I use a lot of this, and this is very good. If you hear any scratching, I don't know if my mic is going to pick it up, but that's my rabbit scratching in his tunnel. He's playing around. So lip product is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. This is a skin protectant. This is Vaseline. The same thing with this, but this one I keep in my purse, the Vaseline one, and I use that. I use it. My husband uses it. My son. But this is the one that I keep in my skincare stash. This is what I use at night right before bed. I always put this on. As you can see, it's got some flatness going on here because I've used quite a bit of it. It comes in a little box of 2 if you get this small size, but you can also get it in a larger size as well. And it's great. CeraVe is a really good brand. Developed with dermatologists. You know, I've used their products, skincare, before in the past. Have been really thrilled with it and like the results. So this is just a really good brand. Something available from the drugstore. You don't have to really spend a whole lot of money on lip balms because the Vaseline ones are really great. And in fact, that's all I really use for my lips, Vaseline. Okay, so now for lip products, I have them all in this little box. I'm going to start with lip liner. And I have two to show you. This one is an OG that I have mentioned in many favorites over the years. I've mentioned it in probably quite a few Best in Beauty lip products, and it's the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in All Natural. This one, as you can see, I'm working down to just a little bit. I probably have like a little less than half of the pencil left, but this is great. The only downside is it is one that you have to sharpen, so if I'm going to take it with me in my makeup purse, in my handbag, what I do is I sharpen it before I leave the house. So that's the thing with this, and honestly, it's a thing with a lot of different lip liners, unless it's automatic. But this is great, affordable, from the drugstore. And then a high-end one that's very similar to that, but has quickly become my favorite, and I've only had this for a couple months. It's the Charlotte Tilbury, the Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I have not tried any of the other ones, but this Pillow Talk is a beautiful shade. It's very complimentary to my lips, and I need to sharpen this one. I've got like a little bit of a nub going on here. I like to line and fill. This goes with every single lip color that I can use. I've used it on its own. I use it with the Sara Happ, the Lip Slip. These two together are my favorite combo. Out of everything that I'm going to show you, I think that's my go-to, the one that I can use even if I don't feel like doing anything with color with my lips. I can always put this on and that and feel like I've got a complete look and not just bare lips and all this makeup on. And then it kind of just, you know, you want to have some balance when it comes to makeup, and I think lips really play into that as well. But this Lip Cheat is really great. It's resize and reshape and resize, so you can definitely overline your lips if you wanted to with this, and I have done that, and it doesn't make it obvious as some other colors do. So this is really great, and it's not that expensive for the brand, which Charlotte Tilbury stuff is pretty expensive, but I think that one is like $20 or $22, so not too bad. Let's start with the glosses. Now, I only have one to show you that's more of like a plumping type of thing, and that's the Buxem one. I've had this for quite some time. This is the Trixie one. I've used quite a bit of it. I don't do a whole lot of plumping lip products because I don't like the way they make my lips feel. I don't like any pain or stinging sensation. I don't really think that that's, for me, it's not something that I like. This feels very minty, very cooling, more of like a peppermint type of feel on the lips and that tingle, but it is a really pretty shade. This one looks almost like a clear type of color when I put it on. There's not much to it, but I like it because I can use it with pretty much, hopefully you guys can see it, I can use it with pretty much any different lip color that I want to and not feel like it doesn't really match. So that's why I chose this color. They have lighter ones. They have some shades, I can't talk today, some shades that have color to them, or you can even get them in lighter shades than this if you wanted. But this gives a nice soft kind of plump feel without feeling irritated, which is very big for me. I don't like that really stinging, no, not all about that life. Alright, so for more glosses, I do really love the Anastasia lip glosses. I just picked one randomly. This is called Vintage, and it's pretty. I have a few of these, and I quite enjoy wearing these. They have a, did I get it on my, okay. They have a little bit of a vanilla scent to them, but they are very pigmented. I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can watch myself in the monitor. Do you see that? Super pigmented, very glossy. It's everything you would want in a gloss. It's more, I would say that these from Anastasia are, if you take a gloss and you take a lipstick, fuse them together, this is what you get. Because it's so pigmented, so glossy, and just a beautiful formula. I think this is probably one of my most standout products of the year of using them. I've discovered these previously before 2017, but definitely got into them in this past year because they are just so good. You guys can see on camera for yourself how incredibly pigmented they are. They are on the thicker side. I wouldn't say that they're sticky, but they have a bit of stickiness to them to the point where they actually stay on the lips instead of you putting it on and it just slips and slides and it goes all over the place. It does not. Really, really love that. Another gloss that actually I'm wearing it today, and it's just very simple, very natural. It's the Fenty Beauty one in the Fenty Glow. I recently did pick this up, but this is beautiful. It's got a soft kind of peachy look to it, but when you put it on, it just looks really clear. Very shiny, very glossy, and I love the packaging. Let's just talk about the packaging. So pretty. It's very, very nice. It's got a humongous doe foot applicator. Can you guys see that? It is a huge applicator, but it is just such a good formula. Really, really nice. I have not tried any of the other makeup products from Fenty Beauty, but it is a very big range, and I have to say I am impressed to see a brand new range of makeup come out with so many colors for concealers, foundations, so many lip colors, so many lip glosses. I mean, it's a very extensive range of product, and I'm really excited to try more of these. So if you have any recommendations from the Fenty Beauty, please let me know in the comments, because I definitely want to try. Get my wipes going here, because I've got some lip swatches that I'm going to be showing you. Okay, the next one, I'm just going to start picking randomly at this point, is the L'Oreal Infallible. These are the lip paints. I only have one that I like from this range, and it's 314 Spicy Blush. It is the most perfect shade. I use this all through the end of the summer and I even use it now even though it's wintertime. I love the applicator. It's got like a bit of a dip to it, so it actually picks up, and I will show you, quite a bit of product when you first pull the applicator out of the packaging. You don't have to re-dip or go back in for extra or anything like that. It's actually quite enough. And that's the color. So, so pretty. Let me do a better little swatch. And that's the color. Like I said, it goes with everything that I could wear. Even to this look today with some kind of peachy tones on the eye, this would work really well. Very comfortable. I love the squeezy tube. There's nothing wrong with this. I just love this color. It goes with everything, really. All right. So let's see. For nude lipsticks, I would have to show you the Bite Beauty, the Amuse Bouche. I have a mini in the shade called Honeycomb. So if I go for a very nude lip, this is what I've been using. And that's what it looks like. It's not a concealer nude. I just don't think that that's very flattering on me because I'm so fair. And then if I put on something so light, it just isn't, I don't know. I just don't really care for that. But I like nudes that are like this. They have a bit of some depth to them, but they're not dark. This can look pretty light if you put on a little bit of concealer on and then go over it with this lipstick. It looks really light and sort of like a perfect nude for someone who's fair like me. This is where you need to go. And I love the Bite Beauty. They use food grade ingredients in them, so really good quality, very good formula there. Okay, so the other lipsticks, Cat Lady, I'm showing you this one from LORAC. I got this in October, but I love this color. This color is everything. I've often described this color as a color that everybody needs to have, a shade that goes with absolutely everything. You don't have to worry about wearing light looks, dark looks, natural looks, no eye makeup at all. This is the most perfect shade. In fact, I'm going to put some on right now, right over the gloss. And again, it gives me a little bit extra color. And it goes, like I said, goes with everything. It feels great. I love this formula. This is the, I always forget what these are called, the high pigmented satin lipstick. So they're satin finish, so not fully matte, not fully glossy, but if you pair it with a gloss, like I did today, this one, the Fenty one with this, it's a beautiful combination, and I love the color. And like I said before, it's a shade that everybody should have, a tone like that. It's beautiful. I love it. I also like the Rimmel Kate number 45. I've used the heck out of this. This is something that lives in my purse, and it's seen better days. I'm not going to show you the whole tube of it because it looks pretty disgusting. But this is definitely a perfect nude as well, but it has a bit of kind of like a pinky undertone to it. And I will compare it to the Cat Lady for you so that you guys can see the color. The Cat Lady is a little bit darker. Okay, so here is, what did I do? Okay. This is Cat Lady from LORAC, and then this other one here is the Rimmel one. So as you can see, very, very similar. So if you don't want to spend $20-some for a lipstick, the Rimmel 45, the Kate Nude, is the closest that I've been able to find to this Cat Lady in my collection. I'm sure there are other colors out there, but the two of them are very, very similar. One has just a little bit more depth, which is the Cat Lady by LORAC. Both of them are very good options for lip nudes. Now for liquid lipsticks, I have to talk about a few. Because of the formula, they're very comfortable. I have two minis of the Tarte ones. These are the Tartiest lip paints. I have it in the shade, which one is Rosé and Birthday Suit. This is part of the Birthday Suit one. Is part of the Sephora birthday gift for this 2017 year. And then Rosé, I don't remember if I got as a 100-point perks or a free gift with purchase. I'm not really sure, but I love the formula. And these are the only two that I have. The formula, it is very, very wearable and smooth, creamy, satiny, not drying. It just, like I said, a wearable, did I spell it? No. A wearable formula, because some of them can be very drying, and these are not. These are very comfortable. These are just the two that I have. As you can see, their shades, again, go with everything, which is kind of my deal. Colors that I can wear with any single look that I create, but what I like is the formula feels very thin, but very moussey, kind of like a, sort of like a whipped formula, and it wears really well. It doesn't dry my lips out. It doesn't make my lips look like a shriveled raisin, and I also don't get severely dry lips after wearing them, because that does happen with some liquid lipsticks, and these do not happen. That does not happen with these, and I love them. Look at that. Just beautiful colors, beautiful formula. When they dry down, it's very, very comfortable and just soft and cushiony on the lips. So I like that a lot. Another one that's very similar, actually two more that are very similar. It's the Bare Minerals, the Gen Nudes. I have to say that I have to give a shout out to these because these are really good. I have a few of them, but this is just only the one that I just picked out of my collection. Very soft, comfortable, moussey. They smell like chocolate. Chocolate. Smells like chocolate, wears really well, feels comfortable. I have a review on some of those, which I will have here pop up on the icon if you're interested. And also the Julep ones. I don't hear a lot of people talking about these, but these are the matte lip mousse, and the applicator is quite cool. And I will show you. This is what the applicator looks like. Very different, and it applies the product very nicely, but the formula is just creamy. It wears really well. It feels good on the lips. It wears for a long time without fading and looking weird. Some liquid lipsticks, if you're prone to using them, kind of start to fade on the inside, and then you have like a ring of color. That just doesn't look good. It's ugly, and I cannot stand it, which is why I don't use a lot of liquid lipsticks, because of that reason. So these three formulas are really great. The Julep, the Tarte lip paints, and the Gen Nudes by Bare Minerals are my top 3 matte liquid lipsticks of the year, because they're just very easy to wear, very comfortable. They have a great selection of colors, and they feel good, which is ultimately what I want. I don't want to feel very dry. Like if I talked or, you know, laughed too hard, my lips will just kind of fall apart and crumble. I just cannot stand that feeling. So those are my tried and true products for the 2017 for lips. I do have some other ones that I really enjoyed very much, and I would have liked to include those, but some of those are really good, but these are just kind of like, I'm loving these. I'm really digging these, and I hope that you will enjoy them. If you try any of these brands or formulas that I share with you today, please let me know in the comment section your feedback, what you think about it. And also, if you have any lip favorites that you'd like to share with me, I love hearing from you. So leave the comments down below. Thank you for spending some of your day here with me. Don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on social media. It's here on the screen, and I will see you very, very soon.